Hi, kids. Do you like violins?
Relax.
Okay. Hi, kids, and welcome to another episode of
Mom, watch this.
I Am Jess, and I'm the mom,
I'm Key, I'm the kid.
and we watch movies that we make each other watch and talk about them. And this week, we decided to continue with the theme of one actor, two movies, and this week was Carey Elwes because Key wanted to do The Princess Bride. And so I picked Kiss the Girls. And she's mad at me.
Mad.
You were mad at me the other night.
You're grounded from movies like that.
I got bad news for you for next week.
You said it's different.
It is a little different, but that doesn't mean anything because we're covering The Princess Bride this week, and you are going to tell us a little bit about it.
Okay. So The
Okay.
Princess Bride came out in 1987. It's based on the novel by William Goldman, and it's directed by Rob Reiner. Rest in peace. Featuring Carey Elwes, Robin Wright, Billy Crystal, Mandy Patinkin, Wallace
I have no
Shawn, Fred
idea.
Savage, Christopher Guest, Chris Sarandon, Andre the Giant, Carol Kane, and Peter Falk.
Did you say Billy Crystal?
I sure did.
Oh, I didn't hear you. He makes an appearance with a lot of these trivia things. So it also got an IMDb rating of 8.0 out of 10.
As it
Rotten
should.
Tomatoes, 93%.
As
and
it should.
Common Sense Media, a 5 out of 5.
Hell yeah. Okay. I just want to say first thing is that I love his grandpa so much, and also, how did his mom not know he was gonna pinch his cheek? Her son done told her it was gonna happen.
Oh, she knew. She just didn't give a shit.
I also just want to know, where's Dad? Where's his dad?
Oh, I don't know. Probably at work.
Maybe. Okay. I also want to say that I don't know why, but the whole "as you wish" being said that way has my heart squealing. I'm such a girl. And you and I kind of had the same thing and had the same kind of comment. We were like, what kind of name is Humperdinck?
I know. What the fuck? And did he... Okay, so this isn't necessarily a comment about this movie so much as it is. Did you feel kind of like Lord, what's his name?
Lord Farquaad.
Farquaad? Listen, Danny
Mom,
Farquhar and...
was a... Yep.
was a mariner. Anyway, so that fucks me up. Anyway, do you feel like that character was based on that prince?
I could definitely see that.
That was one of my notes. But also, when Inigo Montoya says, "Who are you?" You know who he reminded me of? The rabbi in Rookie Number 11. Who are
I
you?
knew he reminded me of somebody.
Yeah, just the way I don't know, the way he acted or the way he looked, his face, what just kind of, I don't know. I don't have a ton of notes, but I did have a revelation, like a big one.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Okay. I do not hate Princess Buttercup like I thought I did. Here's something really weird, okay? I do not love this movie. And I feel like there's something wrong with me that I don't love the movie because it's such a classic. Everybody loves it. Everybody thinks it's a classic. Literally everybody I know is like, oh my God, that's the best movie ever made. And it got so many awards and it's got like, it was just, let's see, in 2016, it was inducted into the National Film Registry because it was,
Oh my God.
yeah, because it was considered, quote, culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant.
Yes.
So to me, I don't really like this movie. And so I look
You've
inside
never
of,
been an era person, though. You don't like, I don't know.
well, and I don't know. I don't even know if it's necessarily that. Even when I was a little girl, you know, and I was like, princesses were, that's, I don't know. I just feel like there's something wrong with me that I don't love it. And I don't love any part of it. It's like, it's got some funny parts, and Carey Elwes is cute and all that kind of stuff. So I think that because I feel the way I do about the movie, I'm like projecting, and I feel like almost like a self-loathing because what the fuck is wrong with me that I can't that I don't like this movie. And so I projected it onto poor Princess Buttercup. She didn't do anything wrong.
Princess Buttercup.
Like she didn't do anything wrong. She was fine.
I was
So
about to say, because, like, as we were watching it, I was like, what the fuck did she do? Like, she's actually not that bad. Like, she's actually
no.
kind of, like, she's great, actually.
Well, and I love how much she loves Wesley and all this. Like, there was nothing wrong with her. She wasn't an asshole. She wasn't like
she didn't
going
even want
along.
to marry Humperdinck.
No, no. And it's like, but it's still, I tried really hard. I really did. Because I was like, there, maybe because, you know, now that I'm grown and I have a more open mind than I did when I was little, like, I still don't know what the fuck is wrong with me that I don't get it. That I mean, I get it, obviously.
You did like, at least?
Like I said, there's some funny parts, some cute parts, you know, I don't know. There were sweet parts, all that kind of stuff. But overall, it's like, I guess what I could say is I'm not going to like stop and watch it if I'm flipping through and it happens to be on. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I can't handle it and like walk away if it's on. But I could totally be fine never seeing that movie again. Like, I don't care about it. I'm apathetic about it. But I'm mad at myself because what the fuck is wrong with me that I can't love it? That I can't.
Might not be as an uncommon opinion as you think, though.
Maybe. I don't know. It just really feels like it. I don't know.
I'm with the majority, honestly, though. I fucking adore this movie, but
I literally don't know anybody who's not with the majority. That's what makes me feel like, what the fuck is wrong with me? But I don't know.
I think it might be your hottest take. Next time there's like a, what is your hottest take?
Yeah.
That'll be yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, many people agree with you.
Right. I don't think there's going to be any. But it's not, like I said, it's not that I hate it. I'm just apathetic toward it. I don't care about it one way or the other. I just don't care. I don't know. Anyway, you know, it's cute and it's silly. And, you know, obviously there's some one-liners that everybody quotes, even me, that are iconic and all that. But I don't know. I think that it makes me dislike it. Like I said, I'm apathetic, but it's like, it makes me mad at the movie. Like I said, I'm projecting. It makes me mad at the movie or mad at Princess Buttercup that I don't like. I don't love it like everybody else does. Anyway, any other questions about it to me? Because those were my notes about it.
Questions, but I do have notes.
Okay.
So
I want to hear them.
I grew up watching this, and it wasn't until I think a couple of watches ago, because I've only seen it like 3 times in the past like 5 years. I just noticed, like, growing up, I had just noticed, like, Humperdinck was the one that hired the 3 to kill Princess Buttercup. I didn't know that he hired them. Like, when I was little, I didn't know he had any part of that. So,
well, there's certain things that you don't catch, right, when you're little.
yeah. And, like, I thought that they were just trying to start shit just to start shit between two kingdoms. Like, I thought they were just, hey, if these 2 kingdoms go into chaos, we're going to be rich because we can just, like, steal whatever we want because they're going to assume it's the other people. I thought that was what that was, but no, I didn't know until a couple years ago that he hired them to do that.
Did you know that Dread Pirate Roberts was a real person?
I did not know that.
Bartholomew Roberts was his name. He was a Welsh pirate in the 18th
Maybe
century.
we were related.
Maybe.
I also just want to say I love, 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 love Inigo and Fezzik. Those
They're
two
cute.
I love them. They're soulmates, and I mean that like platonically. They're soulmates. I love them so much.
So I know that you didn't watch wrestling. I didn't even watch this. Like, I don't know. I didn't really watch Andre the Giant. But apparently the move that Carey Elwes uses on him to knock him out, the move that Wesley uses to knock out Fezzik, it's the same move that Andre the Giant used, like, in the
his wrestling?
old days. Yeah, like the sleeper hold from his early days.
So I actually kind of want to back it up when he's fighting Inigo, and Inigo says, "You seem a decent fellow. I hate to kill you," and then Carey Elwes' character says, "You seem a decent fellow. I hate to die." I I don't know why that tickled me so much this time watching
There's
it.
some funny little one-liners. They're cute. It's funny.
Honestly, that whole scene, their little fight scene, I loved that scene.
That, yeah, I mean, there's something about that one. Okay, so there's something about that scene. Give me a second. Carey Elwes and Mandy Patinkin performed all of their own sword fighting after many hours of training. The only stunt performed by Elwes' stunt double was one of the flips during the chatty. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit, I can't do a flip either.
I mean, I used to be able to, but I'm old and fat now, so.
Stop that.
I can't use my muscles like I used to be able to. You know the guy that was, I'm not gonna pretend like, I'm not gonna do it. You know the guy who presided over the wedding.
Wedge.
I wasn't gonna do it because, and you're gonna feel bad. I'm just kidding, you're not. He was inspired by a famous Chicago rabbi who gave the writer the giggles because he had a speech impediment.
Oh.
It's okay. It's okay.
Problematic. Sorry, everyone.
Sorry to those of you who have speech impediments, honestly. And that I thought about
I'm
that.
So sorry.
But hold on. It's not your fault because it's actually kind of the movie's fault. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, we shouldn't poke fun. But you were like, that's what you were just saying it like he said it. The Princess Bride, so Rob Reiner, RIP, that was his favorite book, and he had to convince Goldman to let him make it. Like he was kind of reluctant to let somebody else work with his story, but Goldman ended up doing the screenplay.
I thought I saw that.
Yeah.
He was like, please, I'll do anything. I'll literally let you be part of it. Please, please.
He was on set. Okay, so this is going to make you laugh. He was actually on set during one of the flame bursts. And even though he knew it was intentional, and obviously, he was so caught up in the moment that I guess he yelled, her dress is on fire. And then they had to like stop and because it ruined the take.
We're like, yeah, buddy, we know.
Yeah, dumbass. You wrote it.
Oh my goodness.
You're going to think this is super cute.
I'm
Go
so
ahead.
sorry. I'm backing up again because I cannot stop talking about this scene. When I remember when I was little that the beginning of the movie had been so boring to me when I was little. But that scene with the sword fight between Inigo and Wesley had me at the edge of my seat, always has, and it still always will. That scene it's right when it starts kind of picking up, and I really like that.
Really?
Yes.
That's cute.
I also love how Wesley only knocks out Fezzik and Inigo, but he lets Vizzini die. The poison.
Well, good. Um, the what was I gonna say? Oh, this is something that you're gonna find really, really cute because I know how much you love Andre the Giant. So apparently, while they were filming, the weather got really cold, and Robin Wright was like, I mean, freezing her ass off. And I guess
Well, I've seen Renaissance dresses like that they make that are just like how they were back then. Those things are thin. Like it's
yeah,
fucking cold.
yeah. So she was super cold, but that's not the funny part that you're gonna love. Andre the Giant, his hands. Remember when you said that his hand was as big as her face or her head?
Her head.
Yeah. So he put it over. He'd covered the top of her head, and it kept her warm like a hat.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So funny.
Just let him.
I guess. I mean, it kept her warm. Of course she did. And apparently, she and Carey Elwes were smitten with each other during the film, and which is obviously why their chemistry was so good. And he said that he couldn't concentrate on anything else after he first met her.
That's so cute. I love this movie.
So does the guy who played Inigo Montoya. He said that this is his favorite role. It's personal favorite over the course of his entire career. I mean, how could you not? I mean, his role out of all of them, I mean, before we even went into this movie, I said he's my favorite. Like, that's who I want to watch through the whole thing because he stole the show for me. Yeah. And not because I think he's attractive I don't think that man is attractive at all.
I do.
All I can see is dead like me when I see him. But I love that character so much. I do love that character.
So the line, truly you have a dizzying intellect, is something that I will and have been using from now on. Truly you have a dizzying intellect. That shit cracked me up when he was during the scene with the poison with Vizzini. Which that scene has always had such an impact on me. I've started that mentality as a bit. I'll never like think about this like seriously, but like as a bit, it's like no, they knew that I would know that they switched it up, so obviously they wouldn't switch it. But they would know that I'm clever enough to think of that, so maybe they did switch like that. That was
silly. So I have something for you to watch for next time you watch this movie.
Okay.
So when Mandy Patinkin, huh?
I said it'll be soon.
When Mandy Patinkin says, "This is noble, sir," that line, when he's with Billy Crystal, he's with Miracle Max, whatever the fuck his name is.
He's like, "This is noble, sir."
Yeah. So when he says that, watch him. Look at him really closely because he says that the only injury he sustained during the entire film was a bruised rib because he had to control his laughter in all of his scenes with Billy Crystal. And you can actually see him trying to hold back laughs from that scene.
I'll have to pay attention to that.
Yeah. And speaking of Billy Crystal, Rob Reiner had to leave the set during his scenes because he would laugh too hard and it would ruin. Yeah. That's pretty funny.
Oh, that's so fun. I did like their characters. Miracle
Billy
Max
Crystal
and Valerie.
I know that a lot of people don't like him, but I actually like him. Like, I think because he reminds me of my dad. Billy Crystal in everything he's in, but especially City Slickers, just kind of reminds me of my dad. He's goofy. He's got like corny ass dad jokes. I don't know.
You know who those two remind me of? Do you remember in the Neverending Story the people that were with Falkor?
Vaguely. It's been a long time since.
I'm not gonna make you watch it. I'm not gonna make you
okay watching. I actually like that movie, but
really?
there's a part in it that is just really slow for me. It is slow in a lot of parts, actually.
It is, but I love that movie.
So I do have a hard time with it, but I actually do enjoy that one.
That's very interesting to me.
That I dislike this, or that I don't care about this movie, and I love that movie.
Yeah, that. But, like, also, that's, like, during the era of movies that you're just like, oh my god, fuck off.
Right, but this is, like, I like a never-ending story a little bit more, too, and no, it's not the same type of movie, but it is the same feel for me to Goonies than this. Maybe it's the romance in this, and it's the adventure.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know.
Oh,
but apparently it's always been a thing. It's not just new. It's not just like, I don't know.
Okay, well, do you remember when they were running away from Humperdinck's, like, conglomeration of people on the horseback, and they're going into the fire swamp? Mm-hmm. And Buttercup says, we'll never survive. And Wesley says, nonsense. You're only saying that because no one ever has.
No one ever has.
I don't know. They should have lived in the fire swamps, honestly.
Right? Who is Count Rugen, and when does he hit Wesley over the head?
Count Rugen he's the six-fingered man.
Okay, when does he hit Wesley over the head?
He says something about how he has someone who's looking for him, or somebody who'd pay a pretty price to see, like, to know his location, or some shit. Like, he kind of gets a little, like, I know who you are type thing, like, and he gets mad and pops him over the head.
Okay. Well, little secret about that one is Carey Elwes asked him to actually hit him on the head, like, for real.
Why?
And I don't, probably because he wanted it to be authentic. I don't know. And the guy hit him so hard that Elwes was actually knocked unconscious and had to go to the hospital.
Carey.
Hit me in the stomach as hard as you can. Fucking man.
This is why women live longer. I'm just kidding. I am just kidding.
Last note about Billy Crystal. You're not wrong. Last note about Billy Crystal. He ad-libbed a lot of his dialogue.
You've what?
Hey, Billy Crystal, he ad-libbed a lot of his dialogue.
I believe it. Because I could tell, like, you could just kind of tell that everybody was like, what the fuck?
Well, and, like, I mean, no wonder they had a hard time not laughing. Like, probably all of them.
Well, his shit was so funny.
He's so silly. Also, I have one last little trivia. There's so much trivia out there. It was too much, and I was a fucking slacker this week and didn't. Honestly, most of the time I do my trivia hunting on Mondays, and I was predisposed.
We were at a Mariners game. Full disclosure.
We were at the Mariners game.
Sorry,
and that was
if you won't.
Huh?
I said I'm gonna tattle on us if you won't.
It was so fun, but I also have a hard time with those fucking religious guys. Anyway, okay. One last note. But if you guys, I do for all of you, and yes, you, Key, as much as you love this movie, if anybody loves this movie, go and search for the trivia. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. There's a lot of trivia. There's like over 100 little trivia facts in just the IMDb site alone. And no, that is not where I got all of them. I got a couple from other ones, but there was a lot of overlap. But there's a bunch of sites, there's Reddits, there's all sorts of shit about The Princess Bride. It's all over the place, and there's a ton of really fun information out there, so that I think that everybody will really get into. But my last little one that I think is kind of funny is Carey Elwes filmed a lot of his scenes with a broken toe. I don't know. I didn't catch that part.
All right. Did he break his toe during the fire swamp scene when he fought the
rat, the fucking man in the rat suit?
I cannot, dude. That is, I know that's so cheesy.
You kept saying to me, at least it's not CGI, so and I'm just like, motherfucker, it's almost worse. I don't know, man.
Nothing makes you happy. God. What are they just like visuals? Fucking like New York rat and just like make it big? How, like, you
Sure.
can't.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Why am I like this? I don't know.
I just think it's funny.
I'm a pain in my own ass. Like I said, I wish I could love this movie. I want to love this movie. I don't know why I can't, and it pisses me
Oh,
off.
I wanted to ask you about the water contraption because it scared the absolute shit out of me when I was little.
Okay, and maybe this is where my issues are because I'm watching that and I'm like, how is that? He's totally faking it. How is that even doing anything? Like, what's that even doing?
It's sucking it's sucking years of his life away, apparently.
It just was so fakey to me. I had a hard time.
Okay,
I
it's
was like,
1987, Mom. It's not like this is a fucking you're
listen,
too spoiled by 2000s movies. You need to relax. This came out in 1987.
listen. Lost Boys was pretty good. It was creepy as fuck.
Okay, but that's different. It's a different genre.
Fair. I don't know. I had a really hard time with it because even when I was little, I remember watching it and being like, "What?"
It's your ADHD. I think that's exactly what it is. Your ADHD ruins this movie for
Probably people
you.
who have ADHD love this movie.
Well,
Most
yours
people
specifically ruins this movie for you. Because everyone is different, Mom.
I know. I know. And maybe, I mean, who knows? Maybe some of the shit that I'm watching and I'm just like, really? Fuck off. Like, there's no way that rock was heavy. Or there's no way. And oh my God, when they're going up the rope, that almost sent me. I was like, no. You're like, he's going fast. And I'm just like, turned to you like, fuck you. This is so dumb. It's like,
I love it. It's charming to me. I love it. I love it.
fair, and I'm going to give you that because it's apparently charming to 99.99999% of the population. I am just a fucking whack job who can't just open my mind and enjoy it and love it for what it is. I hate myself for that.
You don't have to
can't.
hate yourself for it. Honestly, I feel like we're like the only two people in the fucking world who hate Spaceballs as much as we do.
Very possibly. Very possibly. But I feel like,
So
we were just
bad.
talking
It's
about
so
Never Ending Story and the Goonies, and I feel like literally everybody loves the Goonies, and I feel like this is kind of like me saying I hate the Goonies. Like, who the fuck hates the Goonies? What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what?
Listen, I'm sitting here trying to make you feel better, and you're just like counteracting it with like actually valid arguments, and I'm kind of pissed about it.
See?
Kind of pissed about it. I'm trying to make you feel better, and you're like, no, but like valid
No,
argument.
but you're logical.
Why?
Right. You're right. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's really trying to like, go a different direction. I'm sorry, but yeah, I can't help you anymore.
I know. I can't help me either. I hate it. I'm sorry. And then I'm like, think about the movie that we watched with it, and then it's like, what is wrong with you that you love this movie? What the fuck is in your head?
It's not okay. We're gonna get to it. It's not that I hated that movie. Okay, we're gonna put a pin in that because I'm not done. Have fun storming the castle is a constant quote from my gaming group every time we're like, all right, we're getting ready to do this really hard mission in this game. Have fun storming the castle. It's just like that is probably the biggest thing that we quote from this movie. A couple of things actually. I've been quoting the "Truly, you have a dizzying intellect" quite often lately.
Well, you like
Because
that
it
like
catches
old
people off
English
guard,
style
and
of
they're like,
speech
"What?"
too, though.
I do love that style of speech. I always have too. Like when I go to the Ren Fair, I love it. I love it so much. I love it. And plus, being called "milady," please, all day, every day.
I'm all getting offended. Don't fucking call me a lady. I'm just kidding.
I feel like a princess. I'm like, yes, I am a milady dressed as a pirate.
I want to be the fucking queen in the knight's armor. That's who I am.
Like Joan of Arc?
Something. I don't know. I don't want to be some fucking princess who needs saving. Fuck that shit.
Okay. Hey, not all princesses need saving. Did we forget about
Buttercup
Elizabeth
did.
Swan?
Okay, fair. But she wasn't even actually really a princess.
She basically was. But oh my gosh, when they were like, what did they say? The robe. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because I don't want to say it and be wrong. Did they say Holocaust robe? I don't remember.
What? I have no idea. What? The Holocaust wasn't even a thing back then. I mean, obviously it was in the 80s, but not in the whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, like what they called the robe. It's like it was like not like the literal meaning of the word, but like, do you know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Okay, well, because they were making the plan to infiltrate the castle during Buttercup's and Humperdinck's wedding, and they were like, man, if only we had I'm pretty sure they said Holocaust robe, to like set on fire. And Fezzik pulls that big ass robe out of his shirt, and he was like, will this work? And Nico goes,
it was called the Holocaust. The Holocaust cloak is what they called it.
Where did you get that? He said, at Miracle Max's. He said I could keep it.
Why did he... Okay, I did not catch that during the movie. Something stupid must have happened, or I don't know, but because there were a few times that something would happen, and I kind of looked at you like, this is why. Like, I can't explain, like, but I did give you that, this is exactly why. Look, why I can't take this movie seriously, or why I can't, you know what I mean? I know it's not to be taken seriously.
Nicely, so he let him keep it.
No, I know, but I don't think that was it. I don't think that was one of those times, but I think something might have happened before that. But I don't remember that at all. But just now, when you said I got it at Miracle Max's, it sounded like I got it at TJ Maxx. And
was TJ Maxx a thing in the 80s? Because if it was,
I don't know.
They might have done that on purpose. That's so funny.
Maybe, but maybe it was just the way you said it. It's like, what?
So like, okay, so I follow this account on Blue Sky.
I got it at Marshall's.
I follow an account on Blue Sky that posts The Princess Bride line by line, and I actually saw those lines yesterday, and I was like, you know what, that was pretty funny. I'm gonna bring that up at the podcast. Oh man, because like he just pulls out this, and how did we not notice a bundle of like this big ass robe?
Because it didn't exist.
Leave him alone. It did exist. It's magic. We are in medieval time. Obviously, magic exists. Bro fed him chocolate, and he came back to life. Like it
that's just.
So okay, fun fact: when I eat Brookside berries, I think of that scene where he's giving.
Oh my fucking god!
I sometimes will pop one in my mouth the way that they popped it into Wesley.
Oh my god!
Fun fact: behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes. Behind the
scenes when I'm in my room alone with Brookside berries. I tell you, this movie has had such an impact on the way that I live life.
God. Which is fucking bizarre because it's from when I was a kid. Like, it's so crazy to me. Oh, we're watching The Goonies next.
Well,
I'm just kidding. Jesus Christ.
Man. Okay. I also want to bring up, so I always, until I caught the dialogue, thought the scene with Humperdinck's dad, the king, when she was like, you've always been so kind to me, and he's like, oh, that's so nice, and he's like, she kissed me on the cheek, right? I thought that was the cutest, sweetest thing until I'm older now and I'm paying attention to
Yeah,
the
he's just
dialogue.
like a pervy old
Like,
man.
okay, I'm going to kill myself tonight. And he's like, won't that be nice?
Won't that be nice?
What? Stop her.
Oh my
won't
God.
that be nice? She kissed me. Boy, go take your pills. Okay, Peepaw, time to go lay down.
Who was I talking about yesterday? I was talking about Peepaw.
Oh my God.
Oh, on the fucking train with his candies.
I was so confused. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm sorry, off topic rant. We're sitting on the train home from the Mariners game, and I hear this like crinkling, and it sounds like, okay, to me, I'm pretty sure I have like some sort of distorted audio processing or some sort of thing, because I swear to God, I thought that this sound was coming from like the corner, like where it kind of like bends up into the ceiling. I thought it was coming from that like
What?
curve, and I was like, "What the fuck is that noise?" And you're, I said that out loud as fuck.
I know. I was like, dude, it's Peepaw back there unwrapping his candy.
I feel like such a dick because I said it so loud. I was like, "What the hell is that noise?"
We were out of control on that fucking train yesterday. I don't know what got into us, but good God.
Drunk. You had it exactly right. We were punch drunk.
I was so tired, and I had had an anxiety attack not long before that. Well, I guess it was a while before that.
It was,
but I had had an anxiety attack. I had had an asthma attack earlier on in the day. It was a bad day, but a good day. And then it was just an emotional roller coaster. And the freaking Mariners kicked ass, and I almost started crying because I missed my Josh Naylor bobblehead, and then you got one for me. It's up and down and up and down and up and down, and then we get on that fucking train, and there's bubbles in that
homer, and I cried. Yes. I don't know if you saw, but I cried when Cole Everson hit that.
Oh, did you see me crying when they did the fucking? Did you see me crying when they did the fucking Simba cam of the dogs?
No, what the fuck?
I was crying like a goddamn little bitch. I was crying when they did the Simba cam. Because somebody held up a little brown and white something that was a little fluff ball, and it made me think of Kala, and I just wasn't okay. And I had already had a fucking anxiety attack like 2 hours before that, and I was not okay. So I started crying. Oh, it was stupid. I was crying. Anyway, and it was so cute. Oh my God, the Simba cam with the dogs.
Yesterday was a roller coaster for both of us. I think more so for Mom. I think mine was just like not as much, but definitely heightened emotions.
Well, and it was stupid too, because it's like it was so cute. And then do you remember, and I won't get into it, but do you remember when I saw that? We're not going to disclose why, but when I saw that fucking Great Dane, and I got super upset because he looked very sad. And so then I'm watching the Simba cam, and first I got upset because of Kala, but then I started thinking about how terrified all of these dogs must be, and they're up, and then I started thinking about Royce and how scared he was of the stairs, and I just was not handling that shit well at all. And usually I love Bark at the Park, but for some reason all I could think about is how scared all those dogs must be, being held up.
And we're showing very, very obvious signs of stress.
Yes. It was, and I was already just not having besides the game and the fact that our seats were fucking amazing, I was having a tough time with some things.
Why do you think, so I got her, okay, we missed out, we
got there early.
And we didn't get a Naylor bobblehead. And she was really upset, so I went and I bought myself, because I was really sad too. Rachel, if you're listening, I was going to give you my Naylor bobblehead because Mom and I would have shared.
Yes,
so I was
going to get a
sad
bobblehead
about it, so I got myself a Julio Funko Pop that I've been wanting for like the past 17 fucking games we've been to. So I got it, and I got my mom a Mariner Moose Funko because I could not find a Naylor Funko. And then after the game, we found some guy, and we did
not find some guy. We came out of there, and there was nobody around. There was like maybe 2 or 3 people around, and we were walking
a creature.
Basically, yeah. He fucking just came out of nowhere, and he's like, bobblehead, and I'm like, what the fuck? And yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Her bobblehead.
And that made me almost cry. And yeah, so then we get on the freaking train, and there's this, like, we are sitting right behind, like, one of the little plexiglass partitions, and it had on the, like, little, I don't fucking know. It's like it's like a screen protector.
Yeah, it had like a layer of like a screen protector or something on it. And there were just like a shit ton. Like, somebody didn't put this on right because there were so many
No, because there's a ton of bubbles. And so then we started making shapes.
Faces and shapes, and we were giggling the whole time. I'm pretty sure these people thought we were like on drugs. The
one that was the frog, when I made the frog one, I lost it. Like with the big frown.
We were ever fucking with after that.
I know. So funny. And then I was laughing even harder because I was thinking about the people that were sitting behind us that were like probably like, what the fuck? These girls. I'm like, they're going to kick us off because we're drunk, and we're not.
No, seriously. Let us take a breathalyzer. We were not drunk.
God. We were just being so silly.
That pigeon trying to enter the train.
I laughed so freaking hard doing that shit with the bubbles that my stomach and my cheeks were on fire. I was laughing so hard. I got the ugly laugh a couple times. And then that lady, she stands up because I told her to. That lady stands up, and then it like lurches forward again, and she got thrown into the seat behind her.
That was so funny. Okay, if you are that woman and you're listening, we're sorry. It wasn't funny because we're laughing at you. It was that's some shit that would have happened to us.
100%. And why do you think I didn't want to sit in the side seats? Like, no, I hate those seats because of that. Oh my God. Anyway. So anyway, The Princess Bride. Are we done with The Princess Bride?
Like I said, brides, bubbles, and bureaus.
Jesus Christ. That is the name of this episode. Inconceivable.
Yes. Brides, bubbles, and bureaus. Inconceivable.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
And never on topic.
No.
Inconceivable and never on topic. That's it. That's the one.
That's the one. Oh, my fucking God.
There you go, everyone. You just watched us make the title for this episode.
That's pretty much how it goes every time we freaking do a brainstorm session, except for usually it's in text.
Yeah. Yes. Your thoughts, Princess Bride, with all the notes and everything, other than the fact that, you hate the movie.
I don't hate the movie. I said I'm apathetic about the movie. My thoughts were...
Even though you're apathetic.
My thoughts about the movie was actually the revelation that I came to, basically, about how I didn't hate Buttercup. I don't even hate the movie. I hate myself for not loving the movie.
I don't think you should hate yourself for it, though.
I know, but still.
It is a little weird. But I'm sure that I'm sure that it's not a deal breaker. I'm sure that it's...
I don't care if it's a deal breaker or not.
Okay, well...
I ain't looking for anybody to make a deal with anyway. Huh?
I said I kind of do. But, anyway, let's push past that.
Okay. So, I can't rank this movie. It's impossible. Because
I rank it a 10 out of 10.
Well, I mean... I can't or rate it or whatever. I can't because I know that I'm the problem. I know that. And that's what makes...
So think about it artistically. It's subjective.
Well, apparently everybody fucking loves it, and apparently I'm missing something, so it has to be a 10 out of 10.
Perfect. Okay, let's move on.
All right. Okay, moving on.
So,
moving right along.
The girls came... Hello?
Sorry.
Mute yourself. No, I'm just kidding. Kiss the Girls came out in 1997, and it's based on a novel by one of my mom's favorite authors, James Patterson.
Yes.
And it's directed by Gary Felder, featuring Morgan Freeman, Ashley Judd, Tony Goldwyn, Carey Elwes, Alex MacArthur, Bill Nunn, Brian Cox, Tatiana Ali, Richard T. Jones, J.O. Sanders, Roma Mafia,
Tatiana Ali?
Pittman.
Who's she?
I'm pretty... No, sorry.
I bet she was his niece.
No, Gina Rivera.
Do you know who
was
that
his
is? Oh.
Et cetera,
Well,
et
who the
cetera.
fuck was
It's
Tatiana
a big
Ali?
cast, and I did not want to sit here and say like 1,000 names. But I just want to say that the beginning had already grossed me
Hold
out.
on, I need the whatchamajiggies. Ratings.
Right.
The ratings pissed me off on one hand, and on the other hand, I kind of get it because, like you told me with one of the other recent movies that we had, not everybody likes this shit. So, IMDb, 6.6. Rotten Tomatoes,
That's not bad.
35%.
That's terrible.
And Common Sense Media is a 2 out of 5.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was
will say that
really
I'm
well
kind
done
of with
movie.
IMDb, if that makes you feel any better.
That does.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Because
So the beginning,
that's not terrible at all. That's over half out of their rating.
yeah, and for IMDb, that's actually not bad.
Yeah. I want to say that the beginning already grossed me the fuck out.
I know.
It was Morgan Freeman is a baby in this.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. I saw him and I was like, baby, what the hell? He's so little.
And you asked one of the last times that we watched a movie with him, you're like, has he always been this old? I think it was Now You See Me.
Yeah, no, cause fuck, he's been old my whole fucking life. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, he's a baby.
He is. Yep, he is. I mean, not a baby because he's kind of old, but yeah.
Okay, so I think it was I can't remember if this was like the beginning or like kind of in the like big like in the middle of like the beginning and middle, like it was a bit in between that. I just wrote in all I don't really know what all was going on in my head, but all I wrote in caps was hello, the gun in her mouth. What the fuck is this movie?
It was the so this was it was right after that fucking creepy ass like huh?
I know when it was.
Gotcha.
I don't remember everything that was going on in my head because there was so much. Because I was like, "What the fuck?"
So she was in a situation where I think she was either in like she had just killed her husband or something, and she was going to kill herself. She was in like a domestic abuse. So
maybe this movie is why my anxiety's been through the roof.
Why is this the shit that comforts me?
I don't comforts. I literally just told you and my friends that I'm gonna have to go to the doctor and get anti-anxiety meds. It's been so bad. If this is the reason, what the fuck?
I don't know. Okay, because I think for me, it's one of those things like, because this is like serial killer things, right? Like it's not based, like I said last week, it's not based on a true story, but it's not like it's so far-fetched that it couldn't be. Because it's serial killer. Yeah.
That could be any of us. No, dude.
I don't know.
True crime hiatuses. I can't take so many. I can't.
So, but here, okay. So here's, and this is something that I think I figured out while we were watching it. I think the reason why I love this movie so much, as far as being this style, this genre, whatever. And if you like, maybe look across the board at these movies, the ones that I love versus the movies that I'm just kind of like, in this genre. What was it about this movie that I fucking love?
It's Kate being a bad bitch iconic.
Yes. 100 fucking %. She was
I will
amazing.
say, if nothing else of this movie, her character was so absolutely inspiring that she did make the movie for me, okay?
Absolutely. And just the fact that she refused to be a victim, but not only did she refuse to be a victim,
she wanted to go back for the girls.
Yeah. She was so concerned about the girls. She wanted to solve the case. She wanted to kick these guys' ass. Like, she was not fucking around. She's like, I'm not a victim.
She even said that, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, she
How
did.
long was it?
But
it didn't feel like a very long movie at all. It felt like
I don't think it is a very
episode.
long movie, actually.
Like,
yeah.
it's very short because I'm almost done with my notes, and I feel like a lot of like, okay,
Yeah.
I know that I'm kind of skipping ahead here. I clocked Elwes' character from the beginning, and I just really, 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 really didn't want to believe it.
I know, but he's kind of slimy. He
though.
gets that, yeah.
Clocked it. I was like,
You still need to watch those episodes of Psych that he's in because
Please.
he's so fun. He's so fun in those.
I'm gonna need it as a palate cleanse or I'm gonna.
He's
have to, like,
naughty, but he's
Bride.
a fun naughty. He's a fun naughty. He's just an art thief. He doesn't hurt anybody.
I'm just so fucking glad that he looks so significantly different than he does in The Princess Bride. I'm so glad that he does not look like the same person.
You may have clocked him in the beginning, but did you like at the end? He was like legitimately creepy and evil. He's so good. He's really good.
That just like made me get like creepy, crawly, icky. I can't.
He gets that
I'm gonna throw up.
Look in his eyes that you're just like, ugh. And the other guy, the guy that Tony Goldwyn the Rudolph. Do you remember who Rudolph was?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought that he was one of them because there was two.
He was one of them. Yep. He was one of them. He was the other one across the coast or whatever. He was the one on the West Coast. But he. So, interestingly, if you have never... That motherfucker... Okay, the first time I ever saw that guy was in Ghost with Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze. And he was a piece of shit bad guy in that movie, too. And you didn't know until the end because he was like the guy's best friend. He was Patrick Swayze's best friend. And then he killed Swayze or something. I don't fucking know. I haven't seen that movie in forever and I don't really care to see it again. But I hated him. So I hated him so much in Ghost that when he was like somebody you're supposed to love in Scandal, he's like her whatever, she's having an affair with him, he's the president. I hated him. I couldn't, and I had obviously seen this before I saw Scandal too, so I hated him then too. Motherfucker, I just don't like him. He plays a really good bad guy, I guess is the best way to put it. But what I wanted to say, because we were talking about Kate being a badass, this is going to make you love it even more. Her badassery.
Okay.
Ashley Judd, little fucking tiny size 2 Ashley Judd.
She did all her first stunts. Didn't she?
Not only that, she took kickboxing lessons from a stuntman before filming, but she insisted on doing many of her own stunts. But the studio was like, They put the foot down. They were just like, you're not jumping off that 100-foot waterfall. You're not, or that 150-foot waterfall. You're not doing it.
She's Anna.
Yeah, she 100% wanted to, and they're like, no.
Girl, we gotta draw the line somewhere.
We don't want a dead actor on the fucking crazy. So funny.
Yeah, when she did that jump, I was like, that land swoops a little too much. I would break my ankles. Like, and probably
but I loved how you were like, straight legs. I'm like, she fucking knows what she's doing. She's fucking smart.
Well, shit, like, she didn't put her legs straight until, like, damn near at the water, and it just spooked me a little is all. Okay?
Do you remember, now this is going to creep you the fuck out, and maybe make you, like, maybe unlock a core memory? I don't know. But do you remember Divergent?
It's almost 12:30. Please don't freak me out.
Okay. No. Do you remember Divergent? The movie Divergent?
Yes, I did. I actually just watched that recently.
Do you remember little Ashley Judd in that movie?
I do not. Oh, is she the mom? The mom?
Mm-hmm. Do you remember who her husband was?
I do not.
That motherfucker Tony Goldwyn Rudolph.
Ew. I mean, it's not as gross as her, the Shailene Woodley and the other actor playing her brother.
It's really not as gross as Shailene Woodley and Aaron Rodgers.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay, well, I was talking about the fact that that guy that plays her brother, they play lovers in The Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah.
How did... No.
Well, I mean, they went and did that
but
they went and did that bullshit in Dexter, but in the actual show. So this is crazy. Okay, so the woman who played Dexter's sister in the show. They were actually husband and wife. But then later on in the show, she fell in love with him, and it was his sister. I mean, they were adopted, but that was the only sister he ever knew. Like, it's fucking weird. Anyway, that was when Dexter jumped the shark for me. I was done. I mean, I watched the rest of it because it was Dexter, but I was like, oh, okay, I'm over it.
That just grossed me out. I can't.
I know, it's gross. Mythbusters covered this movie.
What?
Yeah. I'm not sure if it was this movie, but I think that it kind of maybe was in, you know how sometimes they show in the beginning of their little myth busting thing, like, oh, you see in this movie and this movie and this movie that this can happen. Yeah. Or whatever, right?
Yeah, I remember also that they did an episode on like punching, and like if it actually sounds like it does, and they used like pigs at a butcher.
Yes. Yep. I saw that one. But they proved on Mythbusters that it's almost impossible.
By the way, the pigs were dead. Just so everybody's aware.
Well,
they were
yeah,
not punching
obviously
living pigs at a butcher. They were very much ethically dead pigs on meat hooks. I promise.
Ethically dead.
No pigs were hurt.
Ethically, but really, yeah. Well, they're dead. Obviously, they were.
Okay. It was as ethically as it could be for dead animals.
Yeah. Anyway, so Mythbusters proved that it's basically impossible for the muzzle flash of a gun to cause a room full of natural gas to explode.
Now, why in the hell would they even try to test that shit?
And how? Do you remember the doctor in the hospital that took care of Ashley Judd? Her name was Roma Mafia, and I was like, I love her. So she played in another movie with Ashley Judd called Double Jeopardy, which I actually think you would like that one. You
said that before. You brought that up a couple times.
Yeah, I love that movie, actually. So anyway, they were in a movie. They were prison inmates in it.
I want to watch this movie.
Double Jeopardy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. It's really good. I think you would. I mean, Ashley Judd is a little badass in it again. Okay,
we love it.
Yep. So do you remember the fucking stupid ass Tybo type video workout things that I used to do back when you were like, I think we were in Nia Bay, maybe?
What was it?
It's Tybo.
Tybo.
It's like a martial arts workout type thing. Anyway, the guy who did it, his name is Billy Blanks, and he was actually in this movie as her martial artist and fitness instructor guy. Her martial arts instructor. Yeah, he played that. He played her martial arts instructor.
Wait. Oh, are you talking about the guy that Dad did the videos with in Florida?
Yep. No, that's Shanti, which is basically the same.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, might be.
Yeah, I think his name is Shanti. It's it's something like that. Interesting. So how we were saying that it's like basically could be based on a true story, but it wasn't. In Virginia, they did not have a cinema release for this movie because and they couldn't. They didn't. They refused it because there were unsolved murders of 3 girls in the area that they were like. Mm-hmm. Yep. You have not watched The Fugitive, but there's a part where Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive says something about the every outhouse, doghouse, what I can't fucking quote it word for word, but you know what I'm talking about when they said something. Yes. When he's okay, so Morgan Freeman actually says the same exact line as Tommy Lee Jones from The Fugitive when he talks about where they've looked for the killer. And she was like, you missed it. Like, you obviously didn't, you didn't look everywhere. And he said something about how, well, we looked in every blah, blah, blah. So I thought that was kind of fun. Denzel Washington was supposed to be Alex Cross, but he had to drop out due to scheduling conflicts.
I mean, well, I love Morgan Freeman, but
I
I
know
love
it's
Denzel
it's a hard
Washington.
one because it would be kind of interesting to see what Denzel would have done, but also
What was
Morgan Freeman's so good. Um, in the book, which I did read before the movie came out, which is surprising that I love this because they didn't really stay with it that well. They haven't stayed with any of the Cross books really that well, but they're fine. Um, but I love it because I love Ashley Judd and I love this character. Kate is my favorite character of any Alex Cross books. Yeah. She is attacked twice. She's attacked the first time by that fuckhead, but then she's also attacked another time, and then they leave her in a coma, and it takes her weeks to recover.
That's so comas are fucking terrifying to me.
I know. Well, there are some days that I wish I could get that kind of sleep, but
Okay, Mom.
listen, I'm fucking overworked and underrested, okay?
Relax.
Listen, James Patterson, he liked this one enough. Maybe that's why I like it. Maybe he was happy enough with it, and but he liked it enough to ask the director to direct the Alex Cross reboot, the next like whatever. And then the director turned it down because he's like, "Nah, I've already been there. I already did that." I know. Well, that's fine.
Okay.
Alrighty then. I think that is all I have. And you said you were through all of your notes. You know, my notes were a great big blank screen I showed you.
Yes,
Because
yeah, she didn't take any notes because she got sucked into it. I had to take notes, and I had to do my diamond dart because this movie was stressing me the fuck out.
Well, one thing that sucked too was it was so dark. I was very upset with how dark it was. Like, you couldn't see a lot of stuff that you needed to see. It was very frustrating to me. But it was funny. Anyway, I love this movie. I mean, what would you rate it? I think I'm okay. You did say you agree with IMDb.
Yeah, I have to.
I think that I might say in my rating system, it's going to be up there. It's probably like a 7.5-ish for me. Like, yeah, it's because I think they could have done a little bit better with the red herrings. I think that, because like you said, you had Carey Elwes pretty much pegged. And I think that they could have done a little bit better with not having him be, because he was a little creepy. I didn't like that. And I never once thought that it was the boyfriend. I really like that guy, actually, the guy who plays her boyfriend. I don't know. I think it could have been a little bit better done. And I think that if they were to do it now, it would be creepy, crawly, scary for me. I think that in today's movie world, I think they could have really, I don't know, given me a run for my money. But I do love it. And I love Ashley Judd's character. I wish that there were more of those out there. I think that they're starting to be. Like, she didn't feel forced. A lot of like badass women in most movies nowadays feel forced. I think she felt her backstory, like who she was, all that kind of stuff, and what she had going for her before she was even abducted, makes her the survivor and stuff that she was. And I liked that about it. I like that it wasn't just like, oh, by the way, she's a fighter. Like any, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I think they did a really good job setting her character up to be believable as a badass.
Yeah, I really liked her. I loved her character.
Yeah, she's fantastic in that movie. So next week, I think, is going to be the end of our one act or two movies. And we are doing Bruce Willis. And Key, what's your movie? I know we already talked about it.
So actually, it was going to be The Sixth Sense, even though you made me watch it when I was younger. After we watched 50 First Dates and you muted that scene because you didn't want me, because you were like, oh shit.
Oh yeah. That's right. I forgot I did that.
It was going to be The Sixth Sense, but I was like, honestly, I think I want to do like a real good generational gap here. I'm going with, guys, you're gonna laugh at me. Over the Hedge.
I
With Bruce
love
Willis
Over the
as
Hedge.
RJ.
It's so cute. It's so cute. There are really a lot of good Bruce Willis movies out there. And the reason why you're choosing Over the Hedge is because I had already chosen my movie. So just because just like you chose Princess Bride and then we decided, okay, well, we'll just go with Carey Elwes because I don't really like most things that Robin Wright Penn is in, or Robin Wright, or whatever the fuck her name is. I don't really like her that much. And for the most part, I mean, there was a all-star cast in Princess Bride, but I'm just, yeah. So much to that, like, I don't know, much like that theme, staying on whatever, I had already chosen, I want to watch A Perfect Stranger, or it's just Perfect Stranger. I'm not sure, but it has Bruce Willis and Halle Berry in it, and Giovanni Ribisi. Fucking fantastic movie. I think it's not super well known for being that many stars in it. And it's so good. And you're gonna be mad at me probably again, but it's fine. It's really good.
It's different.
It is different, but there are still murders and creepies and all that kind of shit. But it's fine because it's not a serial killer thing, and it's a different type of like why people are after people. And yeah, it's a different like stay out of people's business sort of thing. It's not just random serial killers picking up pretty girls. Like it's a total different type of thing. So it's still murdery and, you know, crimey and all that shit, but you'll like it. I actually think this is one of those that you might really be like, whoa, what the fuck? And you'll end up enjoying. So hopefully.
Okay. I hope so, because like, I don't think I'll watch Kiss the Girls again. I was too spooked.
I understand. I get it. And I'll try to behave myself with that stuff. I'll try not to, you know what? How about the after this one, the next time I have one of Mom's horror flicks, it has to be in comparison to one of your horror flicks. Like, that's the only way that I'm allowed to do it.
Okay, fine. And you can't complain.
That's unfair. You complained.
Okay, I mean, but... Okay, you also complained today.
I did. I complained today, but I kind of behaved myself while I was watching Princess Bride. I gave you some looks, but I was pretty good.
Half of those I didn't catch because you keep saying that you gave me looks and I caught none of them.
Yeah, I was looking at you like, this
Bitch.
is why.
What is this?
This is why. It's fine. It was fine. And we both kind of had an idea that was what was going to happen this week. That, okay, this is why we make this podcast, is because sometimes there's going to be some misses. We can't love them all, right? All right. Anyway, we can sure try. And actually, I think we're pretty good at being loving most of it. So, anyway, this is going to be. I don't even remember what I was going to say. Watch those two movies. Watch Over the Hedge to refresh your memory, or if you've never seen it before, and watch A Perfect Stranger. And hopefully, we'll be able to find it. God, I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
So we'll find out. Anyway, until next time, Riley's starting to get antsy again. And yeah, until next time, we'll see you later. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. What was that, Mom?
I don't know, because I'm waiting. We'll see you next Friday with some Bruce Willis good stuff.
Thank you for listening.
And I was waiting for you to say,
happy birthday to somebody.
Thank you. Bye, guys.